Well, hello and welcome to episode number 70, another milestone, episode number 70 of the Daily Sales Message. That means for the last 70 days, I've shared with you a simple piece of actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and or sell more stuff. If you are new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me it comes in two distinct parts. It starts with having a clear sales message so people understand what you're trying to sell to them, and then it leads into having selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable in a selling situation. In this episode, we're talking about blame. We're playing the blame game. And when it comes to anything in life, not just sales and selling, it's very easy to blame things on others or circumstances. If you're not selling enough, you've got cash flow problems, you've this problem, that problem, blah, blah, blah. It's very rare. You know what? Oh, I think that's me. I think I've not done that and I need to change that. And there we go. They're more like to blame people, circumstances, other things, so they don't feel that shame, don't feel that pressure. I turn the word blame, B-L-A-M-E, into an acrostic. Now, an acrostic is where each letter stands for something and it spells an intelligible word. So blame becomes B-L-A-M-E and it stands for this. Because losers always make excuses. Blame. Because losers always make excuses. If you want to succeed in life, in sales, in business, whatever you're doing, you can have success, you can have excuses, but you can't have both. And lots of people have got great stories about what's holding them back, not successful, and why they can't do this and why they can't do that. And there's other people that just have the result because they've done it, because they recognize that if you settle for an excuse, if you make an excuse and kind of assign that story to yourself, you're massively hampering your chances of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve. So blame, because losers always make excuses. And when I say losers, I mean just people that lose in life, not derogatory term loser, but just people that are losing in life. If you're not winning, if you're not where you want to be, you've probably excuses and blamed circumstances and people and things for where you are, because you take a bit of comfort for that. It gets you off the hook a little bit. But your pursuit of those excuses and that story is holding you back from winning, because losers always make excuses. You can only have either excuses or results. You cannot have both. So you might as well go for results. It's taken me a long time, but when I get something wrong, I will always look inward as much as possible, work out what did I do, what didn't I do, what didn't I know, what did I miss, etc. Because if I'm responsible for my mistakes, I'm also responsible for my successes. But if I'm responsible for my mistakes, then I'm empowered to change them. If I'm blaming other people and circumstances and things for where I'm at, I'm abdicating responsibility and giving away my power, which is a really sad thing to do. So if you're sat there today saying, well, it's all right for you, James, blah, 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 or oh, I wish I could do this, and there's some genuine reasons why people can't succeed in certain things in life. I get that. I'm not naive. But respectfully, just challenge that today and think, hang on, is this excuse real? Is this an excuse or a reason? Is this a reason I can't do something, or is it an excuse? And whether it's a reason or an excuse, how could I overcome it? Because you'd be surprised when you put your mind to something, you're trying to be resourceful and trying to find new ways and approaches of doing things. If you ask yourself the question and think about it and meditate on it for long enough, an answer will come to you. So, blame, because losers always make excuses. Please don't make excuses, just make progress. And that's why I have things like this free podcast, my free email newsletter, etc. I'm trying to help people not only give them that practical advice and the strategies and things to do, but I want to start changing your mindset when it comes to sales and selling, and for you to take ownership of when things go well and when things go badly. But you have to remember that you can either have results or you can have excuses. You just can't have both. That's it for this philosophical episode of the Daily Sales Message. I'll be back with you tomorrow for episode number 71, when we are going to be talking about highlighting control in a selling conversation. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out about that, episode number 71. In the meantime, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, then please connect with me. Send me a DM. Always lovely to hear from listeners of the Daily Sales Message. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode.